Greetings. Definitely one thing you're going to know about me is that I will probably never present a cross stitch parade because I just don't ever have that many projects. I did show you some of the projects that I have yet to do, and the year is quickly going by, faster than I really wanted it to, and in fact summer is almost gone. But I wanted to share a few things with you today because I had such a bad attitude after my last FlossTube fiasco when I was really struggling. And it took me up until recently to finally get my head wrapped around what I wanted to do and to just kind of keep plugging along. So the first thing that I did was try to make it easier for me to be able to see. I went on a mission to find things that were going to help me be able to continue what I wanted to do, because there's really nothing more frustrating than coming up against blocks. Like I said, it had to do with, number one, my eyesight. And because I'm so farsighted that it was just making everything extremely difficult. And so what I did was I went searching for these. And this is what they are called. And I will try to put a link in the description. And I really wanted these in particular because I wanted what can slide up and down, and I can watch television while I am stitching. So as we know, football season is about to start. I am a huge Steeler fan. Other than being upset that YouTube is now taking over Sunday season ticket, and that's just an additional cost, and refuse to do it. Sometimes I think us fans need to go on strike. But anyway, so this worked very well for me being able to see. It comes with two of these magnifiers, and this 1.6, which was the low, worked really good for me. The next issue for me was the light. My lighting is pretty poor. I live in a really old house, and why they didn't put an overhead light in the front room, I have no idea, but they did not. And so if I turn on a light beside where I sit, then it shines or reflects right into my television screen. But you know, I have to do something, and so I have been doing that. I did try this, which is just a neck lamp, which is this one, and again I will put a link in below. And for me, it didn't really work as great as I had hoped. It does bend very well, and it has a USB charge, which is here, and it has 3 different brightnesses. So this is usually the one I keep it on because it's the brightest. And if you're okay with how you sit, and you would probably do fine. And I think if I didn't have to worry about trying to see so much what I was doing and could just put a light on my project, I think this probably would have worked great. But as it is, I'm not using this, but I am using this. And so what I did was I did start my Christmas SAL, embarrassingly, but I did get it started and started to work on it. And as you can see, I do have some progress. It's very slow. I go very slow because I'm still not great with going over 2 strands, but I really wanted to use this fabric. So outside of that, I had the huge issue with my rabbit sampler, and September is next month, of course, so it's not going to happen. But I did find at Michael's some even weave, and this is 28 count Monaco even weave, and it is 20 by 24 inches, and so I think this will work for it. And so that's what I'm going to make myself restart that project. So I'm hoping to get started again on the rabbit sampler. I don't know. Seems like I've said before, I've spread myself pretty thin. So the next time I do one, hopefully next week, I will have progress on this, and hopefully we'll have started the rabbit sampler once again. Thanks for watching.